First step, let's go back to the project folder. Here you can see there are two folders available to us. One is input files, one is success files. If you just open the input files, here there are a few folders with the employee names. In each folder with their name, there are two files available that we have already discussed. It will have an appointment letter, which is a PDF file, and a payroll details file, which is a document file. What we have to do, the first thing that we have to do is we have to get all the folder names and their paths so that we can process each individual employee onboarding process. To do that, we have to get the folders available in this particular input files, which actually contains the individual folders of employees. To do that, what we will do is we'll just go back to our code here and let's create a XAML to achieve that. Click on sequence here, sequence get input files and create. First thing that we have to do is go to activities, then take an assign activity over here, then to retrieve the files or folders from a directory, we have an activity called directory dot get. If you're trying to get files, you have to use files. If you're trying to get the directories, you have to use directories. Tab, and then here you have to enter that particular path. Click shift and then right click. You can copy this as copy as path, or you can directly go to properties and start selecting all this path from here. Okay, once that is done, let's go over here and paste that particular value right here. Just click on value so that you can expand it. There are two double quotes that we have placed, so just remove those. Yeah, this is done. So this will give me an array of strings. To save that, I have to create a variable that will be an array of strings. Input files array, or you can in that matter place list. Let's change the type of it, which is array is a data type, in that we want it to be string. So this is array of strings. So string can hold a single value, but while array of string can hold n number of strings in it. Once that is done, let's go back to here and place this and click save. That is done. As you can see, as a good practice, try pasting this over here, and that is done. The next step that we have to do is just check if it's working fine. To do that, use for each activity. Just drag it over here and try to change this. Pass the input file that you have with you, and then use message box right here, and click on item and start to run it. What you will observe is you will see that those particular folder paths will appear on the screen. So as you can see, this is the path of that particular thing. This is Jack, this is James, this is Kiran. That was how we were able to get the files out. If you don't want, so this was just to have the clarity to just to clarify if we are able to get the values out of it. So that's done.